let me tell you a little story about chronic pain and how I overcame it. In my 30s, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, among other things. Back then, I was told there was nothing they could do, and I just needed to get rid of the stress in my life. So when I asked the doctor, how do you do that? His response was, you need to get rid of the stress in your life. So I asked him, well, how do I do that? And he said, if I had the answer to that, I would be a billionaire. But you know what? That started me going down a rabbit hole to see how I could do that. And I found so many different ways that you can. And none of it involved going to the doctor, taking medication, taking vitamins, supplements, changing your diet, none of those things. It took a while, but I started with meditation, started with grounding exercises, started doing forgiveness exercises, started setting up boundaries for myself, started working on my self-esteem, started distancing myself from toxic people and situations. And it took a while because you don't get that diagnosis from one day of stress. It's lifelong that built up. And I'm sure many of you, were always taught to not express your emotions, to hold them in, suck it up, just go forward. And that's literally the worst advice ever. If you don't process your emotions and you keep piling more and more and more on, your body gets overwhelmed, your nervous system can't function properly, you get in a state of constant stress, fight or flight, and your body can't heal itself, can't repair itself, you can't digest your food properly, and eventually you start manifesting symptoms. And those symptoms are different for everybody. They could be emotional symptoms, mental symptoms, physical symptoms, or a combination of symptoms. And if you don't start addressing, releasing those trapped emotions from past painful experiences and trauma, the symptoms are going to get louder and worse. I was literally just surviving for years and barely at that. Honestly, it took me making a lot of changes in my life in order to get rid of those fibromyalgia symptoms. And I have been symptom-free for over 10 years. And that's one of the reasons why I have dedicated my life to helping other people get out of chronic pain, to get their nervous system back into balance. During the pandemic, I came across a system called the Emotion Code and the Body Code. Now they have a third level, a belief code part, and it's a beautiful trilogy to help you release the trapped emotions you have that are attached to past experiences. Also, it helps to balance different things in the body on a physical and energetic level, and then also helps you to release faulty core belief systems. So faulty beliefs about yourself, beliefs about others, and beliefs about the world. And it helps you achieve a healthy form of detachment from all the things that are going on. And I do a live every Wednesday at noon Eastern Time on Facebook to demonstrate this and allow you to try it for yourself. So if you're not familiar with me already, but this sounds like something you would like to experience, please send me a friend request and then tune in on my page. Because believe me, you can reverse those symptoms of chronic pain. And as an added bonus, it will help give you mental clarity. It'll help with your decision making. It'll help you get unstuck and move forward in life to achieve your hopes and dreams, whether it's in wellness, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's in your career. We all get stuck. And a lot of times it's because there's emotional things attached to it, self-esteem issues, things like that, where we don't believe we're worthy, but you are worthy. And we can change all of that. And I want to help you. I'm telling you, I'm so passionate about this because it has transformed my life and so many other people's lives around me. So I hope to see you there. And if you want to send me a message, I'll be more than happy to chat. I hope you guys have an amazing day.